So, this is the waterfall that I've been working on. And I got to my last page and I kind of didn't want to do it without you. So, I want you to see that this is the mark making tool that I used using the PM Artist Itty Bits, or better known as the Frankenstein tools. So I want to go ahead and I'm going to kind of smooth this page out just a little bit, and then we're going to try to, instead of covering something up, we're going to try to bring something out. And I'm going to try to get this very thin so it's drying really, really quick for me. It's one of those stickers. This is not a bill. It's a recycled sticker. They pay so much for the packing materials, I'd hate to see them go to waste. And we're going to soften this on the edge here. I titled the previous one because when I was thinking about the shape, it was a waterfall design that I'm working on. And then I started hearing the song in my head. Don't go chasing waterfalls. And that's all I heard the rest of the day. Leave it to me, right? Oh well. The last time I went chasing waterfalls, it was not good. I will tell you that. It was catastrophic, actually. My glasses had slid down slightly, and I misjudged a rock that I was going over. My daughter was over by a very, very short, fun little waterfall at Hanging Rock Park, State Park. And it's a waterfall that goes into a pool of water that's probably not even, it didn't even come up to my waist when it was all said and done. But I went to cross over the log, and I don't know if it was because there was water on the other side that I misjudged, and I just fell face planted, of course. And my daughter's over taking cute pictures, and she realizes I've fallen down, and she's embarrassed for me because I've already got myself up, but she's afraid I'm hurt. Luckily, it just skinned my knees and my hands, knocked my glasses off, and my knee was already messed up, so it didn't help it any, but anyway, it was still fun to chase that waterfall. I will tell you that. I had fun. Now, I want to bring this, things are getting on my nerves today. This floral looking piece, I want to bring it out. I want it to not so much go into the distance, but to be a little bit brighter. And I don't know if you can see, it looks like it has the flower and then eyes, a mustache, and a mouth. It wasn't a plan, it's just the way it kind of turned out. But I really like it. And if you want to go a little bit further with it, you could even say that it has eyebrows. If I had put one of those on both sides, it would have had a set of matching eyebrows. But a friend of mine used to say, hey, don't worry about your eyebrows if they don't match. They're cousins, not twins. And I thought that was funny because her eyebrows were always so perfect. And my eyebrows don't hardly grow, so, you know, whatever I could do to them was a help. And I come in one day and she said, "Oh, honey, you need some help." I thought, you don't know the half of it. Oh, I know. I'm just being silly. I don't even worry about that now that I don't work, that I don't have half my eyebrows. My kids used to think I plucked them out, and it wasn't that. They just don't grow anymore. And you probably could guess why. It's an effect from the thyroid not functioning properly. So it's often seen in conjunction with that. So, oh well, right? Okay, I'm fairly pleased with that. Let's bring it like a shadow down here below it, so that we're keeping that shape intact there. I didn't want to annihilate the little beady things in there. All right. Now, I think I need to decide about the eyes, if I want to do them a color or how I want to do them. So I am going to use, do I want gel print? Do I want gel pen? Ooh, wait a minute. Let's see. Let's do this right here. This is one of my gel pens. All right. We're getting an eye in here. And I don't know why, but since these are different, I'm going to make it look like my Uncle Ollie, who had two different color eyes. Since they're not twins, they're cousins. As you can see, they're cousins. Let's see. Let's do... Do I want it green? I think so. I think it's going to be green. Let's see if this one works. Oh, it does. It does, it does. So what's on your desk today? I have a few minutes to slip up here before race time. I thought I would try to get a little bit done. And I decided I wanted to just play with what was on my desk. And I have something else I'm going to show you real soon. And it's going to be, I've used the envelopes a little bit different way. Alright, we're going to make our pupil, make a black pupil here. I think this one's dead. Are you dead? You acting dead. It is. It's dead. Okay. Dead. It's about time to stock up on markers, I think. And this one, I know I don't like the way it does, so I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to shake you up. Let's see if this one's better. Yeah, this one's good. Okay. The one I was using to make the center, the pupils, is one that tends to want to spread out, and if you're trying to get a fine line, it's just not going to cut it. And what I can tell you from my experience is I like my Sharpies. I think my mom had the same problem. She liked her Sharpies too, except she wrote her name on everything with them. Me, I just do my art with it. Now I think I can go inside with that other one. Now this is kind of like a mustache, but do I want it to be a mustache, or do I want it to be, I'm uncertain. But I know this is going to be a mouth, so we're just going to go ahead and make that mouth. And we're going to go ahead, and since this is a permanent marker, we can go ahead and do this across here. And this is where you have to just let your imagination blossom. Okay. How do we want to do that? Let's think about it a minute. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and use a green Sharpie here. We've got the light green. And we're going to make the stem for the flower. And that little bit there, we're just going to let that be a droopy leaf, and that's okay if it's droopy. It can be droopy if it wants to be droopy. I'm going to flip this around, and I am going to outline the flower with the fine line. Ding, ding, ding. All right. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. Let's get that stem up there. I might need I think I'd wanted a little bit more color there. I think getting that line there is helping define it a little bit. Let that dry. All right. So I have gone in and I've made like some blue hair. I've given my character green and a blue eye. And I didn't decide what to do with this, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to make it like a mustache, but we're going to use our green that we used for our leaves. And we're going to let that be good enough. Now, do we want some lipstick on those lips? Let's go with some, ooh, purple would be nice. Do I have a purple? Let's see if I've got a purple that'll work. I do. I'm going to give you a quick flip through now. I think everything there is dry enough. And those are beauty marks, if we call it a face. Alright, so here's what it looks like. And I'm probably going to use this as the orientation. It could go either way, but since I've got that beautiful print in the back, I think this is what I want to do here. So this is how it's turned out with just, going through it one time. Don't know if I'm 100% pleased with that, but I will work on that. I may actually pick up some colors in here and do some polka dots. But this is with the first flip through and blending. And if you want to get yourself some of these inside pieces from the stencils, look for it at PM Artist Studios. I will put a link in the description down below so you can get to their videos and find out all their information on how to purchase their products. And I think for now that will be all for me today. And this would be Waterfalls 2. Until next time, I hope you all will be well. If you have a few minutes, just give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.